إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Really, all praises for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We seek His assistance, we ask for His forgiveness. From Surah An-Naml, verse number 18, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has discussed in these few verses the story of Sulaiman, who was the prophet and he was the son of Dawood alayhi salatu wasalam, who himself was a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sulaiman alayhi salam prayed to Allah for a great kingdom. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted him with a great kingdom, and he prayed for a kingdom that no one would have after him like that. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted him with it, he ruled with just and compassion, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the all animals, birds, clouds, wind subject to the commands of Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam. They were gathering before Sulaiman, and Sulaiman, while taking their presence, used to observe them, used to listen to them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned here that one day Sulaiman alayhi salam with his great army host, they were passing by the belly of ants. Allah said, حتى إذا أتوا على واد النمل. When they came to the belly of ants, قالت نملة. One female ant said, يا أيها النمل. O ants, udkhulu masakinakum. Enter your habitation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned here that Sulaiman alayhi salam was accompanied with his army, people, and their rights, and they were passing by the belly of ants. And when these ants, they were making lines to pass to another side, and Sulaiman alayhi salam, they were crossing the road. The ant suddenly said and addressed his friends and said, all of you must enter your habitations, go to your home, because Sulaiman and his armies and his host, unwillingly they would crush you under their feet. They would not know that you are passing, you are going here. لا يحتمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. لا يشعرون, the Sulaiman and his companions, they would not feel, they would not know. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned this story here for few things, few reasons. That Sulaiman alayhi salam was very just even to the ants. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him with a kingdom, dominion to rule and to govern. And he completely followed the guidelines of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, was very kind and just to the rule for human beings as well as for animals. He didn't violate at all. And later on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned what happened with these ants and what he did.